Welcome to Plandish, where plans are flexible, the vibes are good, and the kids are suspiciously quiet. I'm Alexandra, a twin mom, routine realist, and your guide to kinda sorta getting it together. Let's dive into today's episode before someone spills their snack. Hello, you wonderful Plandish people. We are back with another Plandish chat.
And today we're talking skincare and startup life, all of course while raising little ones.
Our guest this week is Amany. She's the founder of Olea Aesthetics here in Palm Harbor, Mama 3 skincare sorceress, and the woman behind literally the best facials I have ever had.
But before we get into that, let's dive into our weekly debrief.
Yep, this is where we just catch up on the week, what happened, what didn't, new things that kids got into the past week. And let me tell you, it's wild.
Yeah, well, I was actually kind of worried. So last week was the 4th of July. Obviously, there was so much to talk about. I was worried this would be a light week, but when I went in to kind of type in what I wanted to talk about this week, I ended up putting way too many bullet points down. It's really amazing how much we stuff into a 7-day stretch.
Yeah. This week, I think because we didn't have family in town, we weren't traveling, it felt longer to me, but also we did, again, a lot. But kicked it off with like a good wine chat with my friend Carly, who was on a couple episodes ago. That is so low-key amazing. No one has to spend money. You just, after the kids go to bed, you
Bottle
go over
of wine.
you go over to somebody's house with a bottle of wine, you just sit on the couch and chat. It is just, it's like a therapy that you need with your friends. And I think it's awesome. So
It's nice having that.
it is. It very much is. And it helps too that my best friend is your best friend's wife.
Yeah, we can't get a better situation than that, especially since they have the child as well.
I
They
know.
understand.
But I am so excited for this week's guest. Amany is literally amazing. I've watched her business grow within the past, oh my God, has it been almost 2 years? Best facials ever. Literally have sent my entire family and Joe's family to her.
I've been once.
And you've been as well, and it's just amazing. But before we met, what was your idea of a facial?
I didn't really ever get them. I'm not a big, not a big massage, facial. I'll get my nails and toes done every once in a while, but I'm too ticklish for these things because I end up not enjoying them as much as you do, and it's just not my cup of tea.
No, I totally get it. But low key, guys getting pedicures every once in a while, admit it on air.
I think once a quarter, it's good to
it's good
keep
maintenance.
you status quo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and not to get TMI, my feet need more work than most.
I mean, you're a guy.
Yeah, but I do like getting it every once in a while. The idea of getting them, I'm usually kind of like, I don't think so. But after I get it done, I'm like, wow, I actually should do this more often. And then I forget and don't do it again for a long time. But
Yeah, we need to schedule something. But again, it comes down to childcare. Who is going to watch the kids, which we talk about all the time.
we did get a sitter one time just to get mani-pedis. That was
Yeah.
nice. And brunch. If you get me mimosas, the one place you used to go to gave out sangria. That's a good way to get me to go in.
Yep, most places do that now.
Yeah. You have a new place now that you go to.
I do. I go to, is it MOC or MOC Nails in Clearwater, Florida. They are an organic nail salon and absolutely amazing. I actually need to make another appointment.
Yes.
So moving on to kids starting school or their little class in
Yeah.
a month, which is huge for us.
Yeah, I've been putting this off mentally because it's always felt like so far away. And it's still a month away-ish, a little under a month. But they're starting, is it a preschool? How would you call this? I've been calling it school. It's not.
So it's not a daycare and it's not really, it's more like class form unified, but let's be honest, like it's 3 to 4 hours a day. It's for social interaction. They do start learning stuff. I mean, it helps that it's super close to us.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, I think. But I also don't know how I'm going to feel until they're not here on a Monday morning.
Oh, I'm not going to lie. I'm getting anxiety. I'm going to be a mess when we drop them off. Even
Yeah.
though they're literally like 500 feet away from our house.
I just hope that they run and play without doing like the look backs or where are you guys going. I want them to run into the room and look like, okay, mom and dad, we're good.
They normally do. When we do little like toddler events, they do usually like it takes a second, but they warm up and they'll go and do their own thing.
Yeah, it should be interesting. That
Yep.
first day of them going into their classroom. We did their back to school shopping yesterday, which
We did.
gave me some PTSD. Like the smell of the back to school section in Target.
But I love school shopping because you got to pick out your colored pens and your notebooks. And...
It's always declared the end of summer when we're going into Staples or Office Depot was usually our two spots.
That probably had to be in a guy thing. But for a girl, it's like all about your aesthetics for the year. You're setting your baseline for your aesthetic for the year. I don't know. I loved it, but it was so cute. I mean, in their school supply list, literally, what was it?
Glue sticks, jumbo crayons, and cups.
And Play-Doh.
Yeah, and Play-Doh. Yeah, I took a look at the basket. I go, you guys are going to have an easy year if this is your school supplies. It's going to get a little bit tougher from here, but
it's
good
so
entry level school/preschool. I think I'm excited, but we won't know until we get to that day. Yep. We have parent night coming up, which
I'm so
how
excited.
Weird is that?
I'm so excited. It's going to be so cute. You meet the teacher. You get to go over other things there. It's just going to be so different being on the opposite side.
I don't feel like I should be going to parent night. I still feel like my mom should be going to parent night for me.
Yeah, I know.
I call her for doctor's appointments or how to do my taxes. I don't think I'm mentally ready for going into parent night.
Like, I think our generation is way more reliant on our parents than our parents were with theirs. And maybe it was because of the generation, but... Or maybe it's because we actually have closer relationships this generation with our parents than prior.
I think everyone probably felt that way, but they just don't admit it. I think our parents probably wanted a little bit more assistance, but maybe felt they couldn't.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I don't feel I should be going to parent night. I'm kind of pumped about it, though, because it's going to be so interesting just to be on the other side of the school-parent dynamic.
I know, but until then, we got a few more weeks, few more toddler fun things to catch up with. I mean, we have... What else do we got going on with them? Like, well, it's crazy.
We're playing defense all day, every day. There's new things we have to buy on Amazon just to keep the room baby-proofed.
Mm-hmm.
100% child-proofing isn't real.
No chance.
Like, pre-child-proofing a room thinking, okay, we're good to go now.
Yeah.
Give it a week or two, and they're going to show you where your weak spots are.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? The accordion...
The bifold, yep, the bifold doors.
Yeah. And can I make a side comment? I wrote down the word accordion. I had to spell check it. Doesn't that look weird spelled? It's like one of those weird words I've never seen.
I know, the more you look at it,
spelled out.
The more it looks weird.
Yeah, it just was a weird word. I know that's a random thought. But yeah, we had to buy the accordion closet door locks. Didn't know those existed until this week. It's trial by fire.
Mm-hmm.
We are on the defense. They are on the offense. They are winning. Constantly have us on our heels. Once we think we're good, something else pops up that we have to go scramble on Amazon and go, does this exist?
You literally hit the nail on the head. Like, you cannot be... like, you say, people online, they're like, okay, child defense, like, cabinet locks. Fine. That really doesn't freaking come into play at all. It's all the 50,000 other things. And it literally is every week. It's something new.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, and we can't keep up with it enough. I think we're at a good spot now, but give it 2 weeks until they're tall enough to reach something else, but we roll with it.
Yep. They also, let's not forget, they ripped the door stops out of our walls. Yeah. So that's something else too.
And I had just put those in not that long ago, and they were very nice, screwed in.
I mean,
took me an afternoon to do all of the ones in the whole house.
Tate ripped it out, like wood gone. It's impressive, but...
Yeah, it's also a pain in the keister.
Yeah. But boys are crazy. Twins are crazy. I mean... Last thing about twins, whenever other twin parents will know this, whenever you go to the store.
Why do people do this?
I don't know. Whenever I go to the store, and maybe it's just a generational thing, or maybe people just don't realize, I am busting my ass getting the stroller in the car, the boys in the car, my groceries. People will go, "You got your hands full," or
double trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, okay, thank you for making me feel worse. Dude. Like, why don't you give me a hand? Maybe that would be better.
It's happened like 100 times.
Like all the time. I want to know,
you should do a poll out there. Do other parents get stopped? Or is it just because we have twins? We think it's just because we have twins.
And also the touching. That really bothers me.
I haven't seen that. I wouldn't really.
Because people are like, oh, twins. And then they're like, hey, I'm going to give them a fist bump or high five. It's like, please don't touch my kid.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that too much. But yeah, the comments of you've got your hands full... looks tough. what did I say earlier this week? It was like going up to somebody without hair and going, bald much?
Exactly.
Where's your hair, bud?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And
But
maybe it's when you get older. I told you all the time too, remind me if I say that, like give me a pinch or say, dude, you're doing what you said you didn't want people to do to you.
I mean,
earlier.
people just need to turn around and say, like, you're doing an amazing job. Like, that would, I would even love that.
Here, just not saying anything. Just keep shopping. You had that happen to you at Trader Joe's when you were
Like,
stocking the car.
every time, like 20 times minimum every time I go.
Very annoying.
But, and now our interview with Amany. All right. She is a mom of 3, a business owner, and a beauty industry boss who just started Olea Aesthetics in her early 30s. What began as a dream turned into a full-blown aesthetic studio, and now she's giving facials, laser treatments, and way more while also navigating motherhood. Amany is the real deal, building a brand, running a business, and showing up for her clients and her kids every single day. Today, she's here to talk skincare myths, business pivots, and what it's like actually doing it all while trying to look good. So, Amany, welcome to Plandish.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I absolutely love going for facials there. I've done, what have I done? The Rosacea Glow facial. I've done
Yes.
the
The bespoke.
Bespoke. I've
Yes.
done, like when you had IVs, I did that. And I cannot wait because my next thing is laser hair removal.
Fun fact, you were one of my first like real clients, and you had made such an impact on me because you had left that review when you had started, and it was like, oh my God, people actually like me. Like
Oh
I'm
my
doing
gosh.
okay. So, it's like you made such a big impact on me, and just like over the years, just trying getting to know you and meet you and stuff. Like, thank you.
Of course, it is an absolute pleasure. And I've also sent my entire family to you
You
too. And I
did,
will
and I got to
continue.
meet the whole family. They are amazing. I love your whole family, honestly.
This is awesome. So I and everybody else would love to know what inspired you to start Olea Aesthetics and what did the very first version of your business look like?
So, Olea Aesthetics started off as something that I've wanted to do since I was very young. It's like I've always loved skincare. I've loved taking care of people. That's my love language. And it's funny because when I was younger, my dad was like, it's not a career to be like an esthetician. And then over the years, it just kept in the back of my mind. And after having kids, I was like, you know what? I really want to pursue this. And dealing with my own skin issues growing up too, I've always wanted to just help others just feel confident in their own skin and just feel better about themselves. And I just went for it. My kids got old enough for me to go back to school, got my license, and I was like, full throttle, let's go.
That is so impressive. You are literally like a visionary to so many people for doing this, and it's awesome. And I mean, like you're still in your 30s and you're killing it. Like it's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's hard sometimes. It is. It's not easy, especially having 3 kids at home. But I make it seem like, to my kids, I want them to know it's okay to hustle, to work hard, to follow your dreams in that
Hmm.
sense.
So, real quick too, where did the name Olea come from?
So I'm Lebanese. That is my background. And I grew up, olive trees are all around us in Lebanon. And also like olive represents peace. And Ulia actually means olive in Latin.
Oh my gosh, I love that. So that's what I see in your
That's
logo. It
why
has
you see the little leaf on top.
yes,
Yes.
that's awesome. So, Amany, how do you balance being a parent of 3 while also running a service-based business full time? Like, how do you do it?
It's hard. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It is very hard. A lot of times we're just running. Two of my 3 kids are in competitive sports, so it's running from dropping them off at school, coming into work, picking them up, running into practices, and it's a lot, but we're working together as a family. My kids understand what it's like to be busy and they help me a lot at home. And then I always make time for them. I always make time. Everything is scheduled on my calendar. If it's not on my calendar, it's not happening. But yeah, we're making it happen. We're just going with flow, and I'm actually making a lot of time for myself now too, which is great because it's really hard being a mom and working a business full time.
Oh, yes, I love that. You always got to make time for yourself, even though, like, We as moms, we have this horrible mentality of like go, 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 but you got to
Yes.
stop and pause every once in a
Yes.
while.
And we beat ourselves up a lot too. Sometimes we're like, are we not doing enough? Are we not there enough? What else should we do? But honestly, it's just you gotta give yourself some slack and just do what you need to do for yourself and for your kids and for the business. But my kids, my family, everybody comes first, always.
I couldn't agree more. I am very impressed.
Thank you.
So, what skincare myths do you wish people would stop believing right now?
Overdoing it. So a lot of people are over exfoliating. They think that they need a 14-step skincare routine to get flawless skin, but honestly, the basics and just taking care of yourself and your skin slowly will give you the best results. And also sunscreen. Sunscreen always, even if you're inside. A lot of people think that just because it's gloomy outside or you're inside all day that you don't need sunscreen. But you definitely need sunscreen. The UVA lights, LED lights, all that produces UVA rays. You got blue light from screens, from phones. That's all damaging the skin. So sunscreen all day, every day.
I didn't even think about that being inside because usually most people
Yes.
think, oh my gosh, I'm inside, it's fine. But yeah, that's crazy. And that's why I do, from your recommendation, I use that Color Science SPF,
Yes, they
and it's
love color
amazing.
science. Yes.
So, what are a few things every tired parent can do to improve their skin without adding 47 million steps to the routine? I know sunscreen is definitely one of them for sure.
Yes, sunscreen, a really good moisturizer, just keeping that skin clean, cleansed, and hydrated. So, I love my creamy cleansers. That's like my number one thing. A really good moisturizer to take care of your skin and sunscreen all day, every day. And also at night, just kind of getting into either you can kind of combine, like there's some products that will have like peptides included or retinols or anything like that. It's multi-step. Those are amazing, but getting in like a retinol or some kind of exfoliant in the evening will do great. Honestly, three, four products, you're done for the day.
That's perfect. That's easy enough. That's something really busy parents can do. And I
Yeah.
try to do between the time when my kids are never napping. So,
Yeah, and I always say, your evening routine does not have to be right before you go to bed. So as soon as you come home and you're like, you know what, I'm done for the day, just wash your face. Your skin's not going to know between 5 p.m. or if it's 10 p.m. that you're doing your skincare. So evening routine does not have to be right before bed. Just get it done once you go in to change your clothes or whatever. Just get that skincare done and then you're all set for the evening.
that is such a good perspective because literally I always think, okay, right before I get into bed, I gotta wash my face, gotta
Mhm.
do this. But that would actually save me a lot of time doing it, cooking before cooking
Yeah.
dinner or something. Oh,
Yeah, just go in, just, quick splash on the face, just put your skincare routine. So that way, when you sit in that couch and you're done for the day, you're just done. You don't have to worry about having to run in and do your skincare routine or you forgot.
I'm gonna do that tonight for sure.
Yeah, there you go.
So, what is your most underrated or unexpected favorite treatment that you currently offer?
The bespoke relaxation. That is probably one of the most underrated treatments. People just think, if you're getting a facial, it's just going to be like the day spas, but our relaxation facial actually includes the lymphatic dry brushing. We do a lot of manipulation to the skin to allow that lymphatic drainage to drain out. So you're getting detoxification. And then I am specialized as a sculptural massage therapist for facials. So a lot of the massage techniques that I do is actually helping lift and bring oxygen and blood flow into your skin. So a lot of people don't realize that you're getting very relaxed in that moment, but I'm also doing a lot of work for you too. And a lot of people leave just feeling very refreshed, very relaxed after that treatment.
I actually, that is my favorite treatment, and I think I've
Yeah.
almost fallen asleep like every single time. Like,
Yeah, it's
I am the
incredible.
biggest person. I've said this on my stories before, my Instagram stories, but your technique is amazing because I will
Thank
say
you.
I've been to other places and your flow is just wonderful because some people will place a towel and they'll rip it off and you feel jolted, but you have a technique that's just a perfect flow, and I love
Yeah.
it. It is
Yeah, the
wonderful.
energy has to flow right.
Yep.
That's what it is. It's the energy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah, of course. So I'm going to do a little rapid fire with you, just like a
Okay.
quick, just this or that or one word answer. So,
Okay.
are you a morning person or a midnight planner?
So it depends. I am a morning person that I get going as soon as I wake up, like I have to get going. That is when I do my best work, but midnight planning. So that's when my mind is actually really relaxed and my ideas flow better. So that's probably, it depends. It depends on what I'm trying to do. But more energy in the morning and more planning at night.
Love it. Favorite product you'd have on a deserted island?
Sunscreen. I,
So
I
you're
am
gonna say
not
that.
trying to damage my skin while trying to survive.
Yep.
Sunscreen all day. Yeah.
What is the worst skincare trend ever?
Beef tallow. I hate it. We are not roasting a chicken.
Oh my gosh. Fully booked day or last minute cancellation and a moment to breathe?
Also, that one depends. So if it's
Hmm.
a cancellation at the end of the day, I'm all for it. I can get home to my kiddos faster, but if it's in the middle of the day, as soon as I sit down, I'm done. So I would
Yep,
have to keep going. Yeah.
makes sense. And then music during facials or chatting with the client?
I love a chill vibe in the facial room, but if my client wants to chat, therapy session is on.
Oh, love this. Love this. So, Amani, thank you so much for coming on and giving us the real behind the glow from building a business to managing mom life to reminding us that skincare is self care. So, if anybody listening is anywhere near Palm Harbor or honestly just wants to follow someone who knows skin and keeps it real every single day, go check out Olea Aesthetics and book yourself something that makes you feel very human again. So, thank you, Amani, so much. And you're officially part of the Plandish people.
I love it. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Wow, literally Amani is absolutely amazing. I can't get over the fact that she is in her early 30s, built an entire business. Like she's amazing. And I also love that she again is super close to our house and
Very
quick
convenient for you.
quick access for facials. I mean, I tell our family, best gifts, get me a gift card there.
Well, I'm a bad gift giver. I think, right? I don't know. Would you call me a bad gift
You're
giver?
not a bad gift giver.
But it's easy to have that in my back
It's so
pocket
easy.
where I'm like, I'm out of ideas. Let me just do a gift card there.
Yeah,
She's great.
she's amazing. But now we are moving on to our Elitish 8.
Favorite part of the podcast. Update from last week. So I won pretty convincingly. Wasn't that close, would you say? Right?
No, unfortunately, it was like a 60-40. So
Well, vote wise too. Again, we'd say the percentages, and it's 2 or 3 votes sways that
but you
tremendously.
had McDonald's and Taco Bell. Those were your and Chipotle. Those
Well, if
were
I
you
lose the
killed
fast
it.
food one, that's embarrassing for me. I should win fast food. That's like what is the best face products, Elite Shade.
I know,
I
and
would
it sucks.
hope you would win that one.
It sucks because Cookout is such a huge win, but like people don't on the West Coast don't know
I
it.
had people ask me going, what is Cookout?
Fudge.
Yeah, it doesn't go, I don't think, west of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was happy about that. Yeah, so it's 2-1. Again, it's the best of 9. First to 5 gets the prize of the full day off. I also will say part of it is playing the graphic in a way. You have to kind of say what the voters are going to vote for. To be honest of like, authenticity will come through. You have to play the graphic. So this week's topic is a really fun one. I think it's a pretty even playing field. We're doing worst household chores. And this might differ from house to house. I did mine personally based off of our own day-to-day. Would you say you did yours off that as well?
Yes.
Okay. And we got to remember who started first last time.
It is your turn to start.
Are you 100% on that?
Yes, because I went me, you, me. Now it's
That
you
would
because
make
it's our
sense.
4th
Okay.
week.
All right. So I'm going with my first pick right off of the bat. I hope you would agree with this. I'm kind of curious. Fresh sheets on the bed or putting fitted sheets on. I don't know how I'm going to
Okay.
have that on the graphic, but fitted sheets or putting new sheets on the bed. We'll workshop what we wanted to say. So that's pretty
interesting.
bad.
That is. I had one like it, but I'm gonna cross that off my list.
Okay. And we have that chore staring us in the face after we get off
Yeah.
of this anyway.
And
so.
this is just like this is chores that like you could do like once a month, couple times a week.
Yeah, chores in
yeah.
general. Any kind of task / chore,
All right.
fitted sheets.
My next one, cleaning the goddamn toilet.
Yep, I had that on there.
Hate it. Refuse. I literally made my sister do it. And I was like, I'll take the rest of the entire bathroom if you clean the toilet.
It does suck.
Yeah.
It does suck. I'm going to go with, for my second pick, taking out the kid's diaper pail.
Oh, I did have that too. It
Yeah.
is nasty.
The smell that emits from that diaper pail is so toxic.
It's honestly like I shouldn't laugh, but you gag every time.
I've gotten better about that, though. I think because I've gotten used to it. But the first couple months, yeah, I almost... So my gag reflex is really, really bad. If I brush my teeth too hard or my tongue, my gag reflex is really bad, and smells trigger that for me. And the first month or two of that diaper pail, I was gagging really bad.
Yep.
So strong second pick, I would say, taking out the kids' diaper trash.
That's good. That's good. My second pick is going to be folding baby clothes.
Wow, we're on the same wavelength because I had folding kids' laundry.
It's not even, it's just like, they're mini, and I don't know if it makes it a little bit more complicated, but they go through so much clothes.
You feel like you make a dent and that pile gets bigger.
Yep.
And they're cute. The clothes are cute, but the fact that they're so miniature, they don't fold really, really well.
No.
I shouldn't be lobbying for your picks. I'm giving you kudos on your picks.
And I'm not going to lie, I'll wear the same t-shirt and shorts for 4 days. So I maybe when I would do laundry, I have 3 things to wash. They're wearing like 3 different outfits a day because this gets ketchup on it. They're changing for their jammies. Somebody poops in their pajamas. It's just so many clothes.
Yeah, that's a really tough chore to do.
My second one.
My third, I'm going to go with cleaning the shower.
Okay, I had that too!
I know. And hand up, this is kind of the toilet one. We should have switched toilet and shower.
Clean the shower, they'll specify.
So I had another one on there. I don't want to give up another pick in case I have to use it.
Oh, clean the shower then is easy. Never mind.
See, we should have switched toilet and shower because I do the toilet, you do the shower mostly, but it's okay.
Clean the shower, I think it's easy, but I thought you were going to say something else.
So I have it on there too. I'm not going to say it is though, but yeah. Anyways.
I don't know. All right.
Everyone's like, what are they talking about? We'll honorable mention it if it doesn't get picked.
Okay.
So what is your third?
My third is untangling cords and chargers. It is a pain for me all the time.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that one. I have no other commentary on that one.
I've gotten so anal about it that I'll start putting like rubber bands and twisty ties to keep things organized.
Yeah, it doesn't come up often for me, but I could see that being an annoying. Okay, we'll see what the voters say. Okay, and then for my last pick, this might dox who is the one choosing this when it shows up on the graphic, but cleaning the gutters. Cleaning the gutters is not a fun chore. We just started doing that ourselves. I just started doing this ourselves this last year. We used to pay for a company to do it. It's not fun. It sucks. It's not a fun chore to have to do, especially in Florida. We live under an area that gets a lot of leaves in the gutters, and it's tough.
Yeah.
So that's my fourth pick.
That's good. You did a good job. My last one is going to be something I do literally every single week, but it is cleaning out the fridge.
Very needed task, though.
Yeah, because you can clean something out and you're thinking, okay, I get another week of this. Week goes by and you're always finding something moldy, even though I check it every week and I'm like, fudge, that was wedged back there. I forgot about that. But...
Yeah, and it's a good... So Trader Joe's food, it's probably a good thing. It does go bad faster.
I buy a lot of organic. Yeah.
Which is probably a good thing. You don't want too many preservatives in there. But I do find that Trader Joe's food goes bad faster within the week.
Yeah.
So fridge clean out is a needed task.
And we have 2. We have one in the house and one in the garage. Well, that's mainly our drink one, but...
Yeah.
Yep, so...
All right.
Interesting one.
Do we want to recap our 4 picks that we had?
Sure, go ahead.
You had yours written down. I had fitted sheets, taking out the kids' diaper pail, cleaning the shower, and cleaning the gutters were my 4.
I had... Okay, Sorry, I had to relook at mine because I wrote down quite a couple. I had cleaning the toilet, folding the kids' clothes, untangling cords and chargers, and then cleaning out the fridge.
Okay. It's going to be close. I'm not overly confident, I would say, in my 4, but I also feel like I'm competitive with yours. We're going to let the voters decide, but it should be a close vote this week. Any honorable mentions that you wanted to throw out there?
I did have duvet covers.
Duvet covers.
So...
Oh, yes.
Wait, what do you think is duvet cover, first of all?
No, I now know what it is. It's that sheet that goes on top of the bed that there's like a mattress that goes in it.
A comforter.
A comforter? That is a pain. But I did take fitted sheets, though. So
I would take a fitted sheet all day, every day, but a duvet, because you have to go in and tie it.
Fresh sheets on the bed. I feel like I should kind of get that as my subcategory. I don't know. It's all kind of relatively the same, but that chore does suck.
So the other thing...
I'll go to the bathroom while you have to do that.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Always... But what you did say about cleaning the shower, I thought you were going to say clean the hair out of the shower drain.
Yeah, or anything hair related. I did have hair in the sink.
I can't do
That's
it.
nasty.
I can't do it. I can't even clean my own hairbrush. You do it for me.
I know. Isn't that a nice thing? You'll go in and it's
very
already
nice.
done because I just take the hair out of your. What do you call those round brushes? Is that just a round brush in the
Yeah, I
women
have a
industry?
round brush, a flat brush.
Those round brushes, yeah, I
Yeah.
just go and take the hair out randomly.
That's so nice. Like, thank you.
You're so weird for thinking
I
that's
was
like gross. It's your hair.
traumatized when I was younger. I won't dive into it much, but my grandmother, like, she always used to clean my hairbrushes out, and then she would take my hair, and chase me around the house with it because she thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I guess that would mess me up too.
And I'm like, ew.
Yeah, I don't get grossed out by
nasty.
hair. I mean, I do it because I don't want to have shower hair, or if your sink is clogged.
Yeah, and it's
I do it out
hard.
of necessity.
It's hard as a woman, like when you, especially after pregnancy, during pregnancy, after postpartum, and I'm
Yeah,
still
you
like,
have periods of shedding.
oh my god, like
shed
I
a
feel
lot.
like I have to wear a wig sometimes because I feel like that's my entire hair that just came out. But then there'll be moments where my hair doesn't do that at all.
Yeah.
Just-
Anything else you wanted to throw out there chore-wise, though?
I did have another one, last one, dusting fake plants.
Yeah.
That is annoying.
Yeah, I had that as a childhood one, too. Me and my sister Samantha, my dad would have us dust off all these leaves on our fake plants throughout the house with like a Swiffer
Ugh, woof.
wipe. That was horrible. That was like a Saturday morning task.
Jeez.
Yeah, Sophia and Fiona never had to. It was just me and Samantha. But yeah, that is a bad chore. Anything else, though, you had that you wanted to throw out there?
Nope, that was it.
Okay. Getting good about this, though. So first week you had nothing written down. Now you're coming with like more than 4 because if one gets stolen, you don't want to scramble.
Yeah.
The segment's pretty cool. And I want everyone to know, too, this segment was your idea. You came up with it on your own.
I
So
liked something to do where we can like vote against and to have the planned-ish idea. Why not elite-ish?
Yeah. I think
And
it's a great
elite-ish is
idea.
going to morph into something super cool down the road. So
Yeah.
regardless, head to Back to Home Base on Instagram and Threads to
It's up
see
there now.
Wednesday.
If you're listening to this on Wednesday, it's up
Yeah,
there
if you're
now.
listening on Wednesday, it's up now. But you'll vote. It's only there for 24 hours. So you get 24 hours to make sure that I get my day off. Or if you favor Mr. Joe.
Well, no lobbying. That was
get
no lobbying for votes was one of our rules. And we appreciate everyone that does vote. If anybody has any ideas as
Mm-hmm.
well that they'd like to hear for this segment, please send them over to us.
I'll open up a like maybe 2 times a week. I'll open up ideas, and you could put it on my Instagram stories. Just fill it out. That will help.
Yeah, we've got a list of some fun ones coming up, though, that I'm excited about. But yeah, go vote 2-1. Mm-hmm. Me in the lead. This is a big week to see if you tie it up or if I take a commanding 3-1 lead.
All right. Moving on to the group chat where we put out a question to friends, Threads, Instagram, just some random stuff, some random question, and just want to hear everyone's responses. So the question is, what's your most unhinged skincare phase you went through?
This is fun.
And I think it's very on theme having a skincare brand business come on. So I think it's awesome. And also everybody has gone through this.
I've gone through so
Everybody.
many cycles of what I thought was adequate enough, especially in my 20s to where I am now. I've gotten a little bit more bougie. These are fun ones, though, too. I think I resonate with
Yep.
most of these.
So I'm going to go right off the bat with one I think majority of people have done. The St. Ives Apricot Scrub.
That's been in everybody's shower at one point. I remember that growing up. That's been around for a while,
I mean,
right?
there's St. Ives, there was Neutrogena. Everybody had a
beads in it?
scrub. Yes.
Yeah, I've never been a big bead guy. My skin's sensitive, so it just
Yep.
rips me up.
Another person said toothpaste on every zit.
Isn't that a thing, though?
I don't know. I can't speak on it.
It dries it out.
Somebody said using coconut oil, which I know you did for
Oh my
so
God.
long.
I would, be so greased
Yeah.
after a shower.
Yeah.
That was probably not good for the furniture.
No, our furniture got ruined.
I would use that as my main lotion or lubricant. Yeah.
Someone said, oh, I remember this one. Witch hazel obsession. That was a huge thing.
Hand up. What is that?
It was almost like a toner that you put on a cotton pad and you put on your face. But it was
Witch
just like
hazel.
just like a random thing people did.
Hmm.
Someone said micro needling at home with an Amazon roller.
Out of my realm, too. I'm not sure what those words mean.
It's like
together.
kind of like a little roller. Technically, you're not supposed to be doing it at home unless you're a professional. Somebody else said using rubbing alcohol as toner.
Oof. Sounds rough.
I did know somebody that used that because they had a ton of acne, and I don't know.
That doesn't sound good at all.
No.
That sounds horrible.
So next person, hot water opens your pores. So I steam my face with boiling water.
Ouch.
Okay, now I might need to ask Amany this, or just because I'm curious, because I thought warmth does open up your pores, but I guess not hot water, like super hot.
This sounds like they poured it straight over their face versus
like steam,
a bowl of steam.
Oof.
Yeah.
And then last person said full force essential oils straight on the face. This is honestly hilarious because I actually have something on this. It was very big in that time frame, and I used to make my homemade skincare masks.
Okay.
And I remember making one for my sister Taylor, and I would put so much tea tree oil, like
oh yeah, this was the apartment, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, this story's so funny.
Tons of essential tea tree oil in there with just green clay powder, and mix it up. And then I'm like, hey, Taylor, try this mask. Because I thought I was actually helping her. She had like almost burn marks on her entire face.
Tea tree is powerful. You really don't realize it's supposed to be very diluted.
It is.
Taylor was supposed to be getting on a flight to
was.
go back home. And her face was really red.
I know.
And she looked at us going, do you think anyone will notice? And I go, yeah. Your face is beet red. What do you mean somebody going to notice?
Sorry about that, Taylor. But
that was a long time ago. That was maybe like 8 years ago.
That was very long.
Yeah, tea tree oil. It's a good essential oil. It's very versatile. I use it sometimes here and there. But it will burn the living crap out of you if you do too much concentrated.
Yeah, so that was a lot of good unhinged skincare routine ideas. I know some people did the whole proactive. I don't think that was super unhinged. It was just the thing of the time.
It never worked for me. That is another thing that would just burn my face. I have sensitive skin, I think, though, obviously. The proactive days, everyone had that. Is that still around? Do people still use proactive?
It is, but I don't know. All right, that's a wrap for that. But another episode is coming to an end on Plandish. Again, hope you enjoyed everything we've talked about. And of course, I hope you absolutely loved Amany's segment on her Olea aesthetics.
Yeah, great work. Can't wait to see this week's Elitish 8 winner. Make sure to go vote.
And again, if you have any funny stories, hot take, I will be putting it out there for an opening up to everybody to give us your thoughts and feedback. But
yeah, keep showing up until next time. Over and out.
I love it. Thank you so much, and catch you later. If nothing else, you showed up, and that's the most Plandish thing you can do. Subscribe, share it with your chaos crew, and I'll see you next week.